Hello and welcome to another video. This time I'm going to be unboxing the Samsung Galaxy Tab S7 Plus. So as you flip the box up, there you are presented with the tablet. As you would expect, once you've opened the box, you've got the power brick, which I believe is a fast charger, super fast charging brick, so that's good. What's in this? Yes, we've got the USB cable, and in here we have some documentation. Always read the documentation if you're not sure. In my case, I just use Google. So once you've opened up the tablet, it's pretty much ready to go. You just have to put the basics in, sign in to your Samsung account, to your Google account, and download the apps you require. I'm going to set up the fingerprint reader. I'm going to quickly attach the Samsung book cover. It is magnetically attachable. You literally put the case close enough to the back of the Samsung Tab and it snaps in place. This is USB-C, so that's going to support most peripherals moving forward, as everything seems to be going USB-C, which I'm glad because it's a far superior port. Progress is always important, especially in the tech world, so that's really good to see. There is a micro SD card slot as well, which does support up to 1000 gigabytes, so you're never going to run out of physical storage. The Tab has a fantastic build quality. It has a glass front, an aluminium back, and an aluminium frame. The screen type is Super AMOLED with support for HDR10+. The resolution is 1752 x 2800 pixels with a 16:10 aspect ratio. That's approximately 266 pixels per inch, so very good screen. The chipset is the Qualcomm SM8250 Snapdragon 865 Plus. It's an octa-core, so with an Adreno 650 graphics card. So the cameras on the tablet are a 13 megapixel wide angle. There's a 5 megapixel ultra wide. The features are HDR panorama. There is support for 4K footage at 30 frames per second. Front facing camera for mainly your selfies and your video calling is 8 megapixels. There are stereo speakers. There are 4 speakers on this device. There is no headphone jack, but you know, I bought a adapter for the 3.5mm on Amazon for £5. The speakers are tuned by AKG. AKG is also in the Samsung Galaxy Buds, and I think they sound absolutely fantastic. So you can just expect that they're going to sound damn good on this tablet as well. There's an accelerometer, a gyro, proximity sensor, a compass, and there's Samsung DeX. Now Samsung DeX is basically Android's version of becoming a computer. So it gives you a taskbar, you can run apps, you can resize the apps as well, and this is on Android. So it's a really handy feature if you want to do more work-based stuff using this tablet. You have the option to quickly switch in and out of like a desktop sort of environment. And in my testing, it does work okay, but you know, there's a lot more improvements to come in future builds. The battery is 10,090. I have the Mystic Black, but you do also get an option for Mystic Bronze and Mystic Silver. So what is this tablet like for art, digital creation, all that kind of stuff? I love it. This actually has a pretty good digital drawing experience and painting experience. The pen technology is Wacom based, so it doesn't have a battery in the pen, so that doesn't need to be charged. When you attach the pen to the back of the tablet, that does charge the pen itself, but that charges it just for the gesture-based commands and the Bluetooth capabilities to take photos from a distance with the pen. However, to actually draw digitally, this does not need to be charged. Wacom is like my preferred option because it's something that I've always used throughout my digital creation and photography and all that kind of stuff. So I've always been used to Wacom. So actually using this tablet has been quite intuitive. Like, I haven't really had to relearn anything. If I was to say one thing about the pen itself, I would rather it had been a little bit bigger. Almost, I think I would have preferred a pencil. This isn't a comparison, this is just my opinions, my thoughts. I do hope in the next version of the Samsung Galaxy Tab line there will be a wider screen for portraiture and a bigger pen, S Pen. As you can see, this is some of my artwork done on the Samsung Galaxy Tab. A lot of what I do in photography and art all correlates to mental health well-being. The fact that we can digitally create now wherever we are just helps with my mental health, because I spend a lot of time on digital devices now. When I traditionally try and do something, it's like, oh, I've got to take the pencils, I've got to take the pens, I've got to take the paints, I've got to make sure I have an eraser, a sharpener, don't forget the sharpener. If you are in the market for a tablet like this, I will say that you will not be disappointed if you are happy with a few of the quirks that Android has when it comes to orientation of certain apps, being landscape or portrait. That's probably my only gripe with the OS itself. On Android, you can install a forced orientation app, like screen orientation, and you can actually stipulate if you want your screen permanently as landscape or permanently as portrait or full sensor, which means you're forcing it to force the scale of it. But yeah, I mean, this tablet for me is pretty damn good. Please subscribe to my channel and be sure to check out more videos coming soon. So yeah, hit that subscribe button and comment, like, share. That would be really great. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.